Good morning, Miss Debbie Fox. Good afternoon, Miss Pointer Lover. Hopefully everybody is having a great day. It's kind of windy up here. Well, we need this wind to blow them leaves right out of here. Beautiful. I think we got a couple weeks coming up of good weather, I think they said. Miss Pointer Lover, a couple weeks. I don't know. You'll have to excuse me. I got some people trespassing on me from here or whatever. People up in front of the apartment complex. That's one bad thing about this living in an apartment complex. Anybody can come there. Anybody can drop off any kind of evil, madness, whatever. So hang in there with me, folks. I know I'm crazy, but not that crazy. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here, but pretty windy. It was this morning a little bit like either foggy or a haze or smoke or whatever. But that might be from people burning leaves. Right? Everybody's burning leaves this time of year. Plus, we have that forest fires going on in Canada, out west. Yeah, 79 is sunny for the next week. Yep. I think that's pretty much our forecast, too. All here is warmer temps for a week or two, and then it's supposed to get cold again. Right there in November or something like that. It's getting here. Them leaves are falling. It's on its way. Yeah, I woke up this morning, went outside, and it was the concrete was wet and everything. So I think we might have got some rain last night, or maybe a frost or something. I don't know. They are telling the talk in the town is they are saying continue to boil your water in town or something. I hope we ain't. Everything's gone sour, even the water supply. They moved the voting station in town. I woke up this morning. And was going to go vote. And by golly, they moved the voting station. They moved it. Now I got to locate where it's at now. Probably back where it was for early voting. Probably the dang courthouse. And the place I went to is for election day voting. Usually we have it out here at the 4-H fair. We got a 4-H fair in town, right? A big chunk of land that's for horse riding, steam trains. They bring the steam trains in. And we even have concerts there. Country music people. It's right down the street from me. That play out there. And that's usually where we vote. But I went there today, and there was nobody around there. And I think early voting is probably back at the courtyard or courthouse. And you can't vote at 4-H fair until election week or whatever. Melissa Higginbottom says she is not voting, or he. He, she has many people. You know, I'm starting to think we're danged if we do, we're danged if we don't. A lot of people have been saying they are not voting because they just don't like either candidate. They think either candidate will be bad for the country. I don't know. I really don't know. I know this much. It is a zoo. It will remain a zoo, no matter who they put in there. And we have now realized this much. Politics destroyed our country, along with numerous things. It's divided us, and this country will always be in havoc when you're dealing with a two-headed beast. We don't think alike. We vote who they put in front of us. Do we know who these people are? Not until it's too late. And a country is in demise. Then they give us the information. Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you guys. I can complain about the mess you voted in. Now, this is true. Melissa Higginbottom does have a point. We continue to vote these people in. We think, and you know, I was talking to little Debbie behind the scenes, and she's like, "Well, we got to vote for somebody. We got to have," and she's right. Now, who do we take? Lesser of the evils. This is how we base our voting. Is we got to take the lesser of the evil. We know both of them are bad, wrapped up into stuff. As soon as they get in there, it won't stop. They'll just come up with more dirt on either candidate or whatever. What do? We take the lesser of the evils, I guess. Which is, people say, it's democracy. Is it really? Is it really democracy when you're giving us people to run our country that are already being investigated for stuff? Are you kidding me? We'll vote because we'll be treated like crap if we don't. And I'm sure after voting is over with, we'll go back to being treated. I'm being trespassed on right now by people right now. I can barely move, sitting here slumped over on the couch. Yesterday, the day before, I was feeling great. I mean, mentally messed up, but physically, just feeling great. Now, what are we doing? I don't know. Who's doing it? I don't know. Who's letting this, opening the door to this thing, and it's coming here and trespassing on us? I don't know, but we have tracked it to this place, and there ain't no police gonna stop the investigation, folks. You could throw me in jail. You could do that because you're corrupt. But it's not going to stop the investigation of what has been happening in this area. I'm sorry. I live right on the border, Michigan, Indiana, 5 minutes away from Michigan. A lot of people don't realize, it's been all over the news, that people were getting double taxed by Michigan and Indiana for property if you lived on the border. Why? Because Michigan claimed that the old timers, when they surveyed their land, they got it wrong. They didn't have new technology. Now they use GPS and redid it, and they say they own 20, 30 miles into Indiana. So people were getting property tax from Michigan, but also getting property tax from Indiana. They were double dipping. Cost many, many people their homes, their lives. And that's a true story. It was on the news. It was in the papers. Research it if you want, if you can find it. Yeah, Miss Pointer Lover. It was all over the news on her. I'm down here on the border of Indiana. I'm right off 8090. I don't know if you're familiar with that area. I'm 5 minutes away from Michigan. Although underneath 8090 is Indiana territory. There's a big giant sign right underneath the viaduct as you come through. Welcome to Indiana. You are now entering Indiana. And that was all over the news. They were getting taxed by Michigan because Michigan was saying they own that property. And Indiana was taxing the people saying they own Indiana. It's Indiana property. They're the ones that claim tax. This war has been going on. Here we are, innocent people stuck in the madness. Stuck in the madness. I don't know nothing. With all the child support and all the madness that these fake ass government and your countrymen created, lies, I lost everything. They raised the mortgage on my property. I had brain problems. I didn't understand the terms. I was screwed. They knew it right from the beginning. It was easy money. Every day I got a new case. You know, that we're so sick of this bull crap. It ain't funny. Are they using media? Are they using the justice system? Are they using the military? I'm sorry, folks, but your children these days, if you're in the military, I got a bad feeling they won't live to collect their pension. We use them when we need, and we inject them with poison when they're done. When they're done with them, they might survive maybe 10, 20 years. I mean, that's what they do. I'm just making movies here. I live in a country, the United States of America, where it's my freedom to say whatever I want. Say whatever I want. It's the freedom of speech. Freedom to say whatever. Well, you don't have the right to say that. Well, then quit telling me I live in the United States, the greatest country of the world, where freedom of speech. You're all idiots. If I want to say that, I can say that. You're all corrupt. If I want, I can say. But the truth is they've already killed me. not by weapon, not by gun, by injection, and so many more. Somebody else's sickness that they dumped on us. All the curses and witches and Odins and white race in Indiana. They destroyed the country. And they don't care if the professionals. See, you all think that Mr. Trump holds the key to every nuclear device and every weapon in America, and you're full of crap. There are procedures. Not even Mr. Trump can wake up in the morning and say, we're going to launch a nuke. It don't work that way. There are people in place in our Pentagon to make sure you sickos don't just wake up one day and decide to push a button. There's channels. And if the Pentagon feels that there's a tyrant within the White House, you ain't going to get nothing launched. If the beloved military thinks that our country is, and politics are killing our country, then they're the United States military. They just say, oh, well, prepare for mass destruction. That's what they, I don't, that's, I, let's not talk about this in Jesus' name. These people do not hold as much power as you folks think they do. There's things Mr. Trump, if he was president, cannot do. That would jeopardize putting him as a dictator or the devil. I mean, there's certain things he can't do. He's got to get a chain of command. He can sign presidential whatever, but still, if people do not, here's the thing, you got Ted Nugent on there. You got Ted Nugent saying, do not comply to anybody with authority, military, whatever. There ain't nothing going to be done. You can say, push the button, but if you don't control the military, you ain't getting nothing pushed. Does that make any sense to anybody out there? Who really runs the country? I don't know. Who's really doing the witchery and sorcery and trespassing on me? Who knows? It could be anybody. These people worship it in our country. That's their rights. They have the right to worship magic, voodoo, witchery, sorcery, sacrifice people. That's their religion right. Just as Odins have the right to wear Odin patches in police departments, and it's religious. Folks, I'm going to be here not long, and I'm here to tell you, you folks, we all, even me, have been taken for a delusional alchemy, LSD, magic carpet, satanic witchery ride. I think people are waking up. They can't figure it out. Oh my God, we got millions of people. They just did a count of how many people voted. They only got 45 million people voted. 45 million people only. And there's there's probably close to 400,000 or 400 million people in the United States now. Being that we let 20 million over there. 45 million people only. Far cry from 400,000 or 400 million. What is going on? I have no idea. Now, will there be a big turnout when they collect early voting, online voting, and election day voting? I think last year they said they had 80 some million vote. That's a far cry from 350 million, 400 million. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. You know, I've already said too much, and me myself have been poisoned, killed, robbed, body parts stolen from me. Who knows what they've done? Who really knows? I don't know. You try and make $1 and they break you down and they take money from you. They penalize you if you make so much money over Social Security money or whatever. It's just horrible. No, I don't know. Everybody's got their own opinions. And everybody sees things different. So who knows? Until we come together as a unit, as a platoon, as one brain, and we think alike. This is the laws, period. Right? You are free. This is America, home of the brave and the free. But you're free to obey these laws. And if you can obey these laws, then you are no longer free. Right? All the stipulations and all the crap that they put in this stuff that you people don't understand, I don't understand, basically states something totally different if you have other people read it. Right? Sorry, Mr. Trump, but you're being timed out. Probably because people don't believe you might be the real Donald Trump. I'm not sure. I mean, we got so many imposters over here with the internet and everything. You don't know. Richard Allen was in our chats and watching every step and every scenario we were talking about. That's why he had so many phones. Sure, we got boxes of phones around here. But some of us collect them just for the pure metal that's inside of them. The gold, the silver. And other rare metals. Because I don't really care about people's data because I was raised different than everybody else. You mind your own business. I broke that code. I broke that code. I didn't mind my own business. Believe me, I'm suffering for it. But the reason I didn't keep that code was because there was children. And I know if they killed them 2 girls and the other kids down there down south, that surely they would kill mine. They'd curse me, use voodoo witchery. We are charging these people and these management teams and these government projects now with stone cold murdered, and witchery and demonic activity on their property, and not dealing with it, not hiring the proper security teams to secure the property. And they keep saying, well, you can't sue them, you can't do. Then that explains why you got all these people coming up dead, is because it's a one-sided system here. No matter what, the United States citizen will get justice and revenge or whatever it is, or paid. They think that they can't do that. Well, they did it. It's like that song that country singers try that in a small town. Well, they did not even try it. They perfected it. And we are living amongst a war right underneath our noses. Every day I'm getting threatened. You don't keep your mouth shut, you're going to have to move out. You're going to be kicked out. And moving people in that right there it states on the application are not allowed to be here. They're supposed to be police. There's supposed to be a background check. And they've broken all the laws. I guess the management landmark organization is actually hiring killers to come in and keep people quiet. I don't know. I'm not sure. That's just the rumors. Might be. But I think they killed somebody that they're not going to arrest until they kill everybody that was involved in killing somebody. I don't know. I'm just here to make entertainment. I'm just here to make content. I'm just here to make movies, music. I have a disability. I'm dumb. I can't figure out if I'm in Germany or if I'm in America. I don't know. We've just been so memorized and so messed with our brains. We don't know. And that's very dangerous when you got people that have money, massive amounts of weapons, and know how to make chemicals and do things. That's a bad combination. And that's when you start getting millions of people dead. And that's what we got with the CD and everything else that's been going on. They just make an excuse for it. They just make an excuse for it, that's all. We don't know. I need coffee too. I need a miracle. I need a platoon. I need my tank back at the... Can I have my jet back and my tank and my cannon that was out in front of my beloved military school? Can I have them back? You stole them from me. No, I woke up this morning. I see Mount St. Helens is coming back to life, and I'm worried that it might trigger the sleeping giant, Yellowstone. I would suggest this United States government starts pulling troops out of the countries, stop spending money in other countries, and you best be prepared for doomsday in America. Because if Yellowstone goes off, we're all screwed. We're going to have ash everywhere. Why? Because it's the wrong time of the year for Yellowstone to go off. The jet stream is coming right down into America soon. We'd be draped everywhere in ash. Planes would not be able to fly. Well, they would have to fly very far away from, but it'd be unbelievable. We got problems. They best stop worrying about other countries and focus in on America, or there ain't going to be nothing. We'll be thrown back into the 1800s. ADs. Walking around with clubs and loincloths. Not me. I'm too real for you folks. So I'm chilling on this whole thing. I'm chilling on this whole thing. Because my mental stability is bad, so I can't deal too much with these trolls and other people and everything, and gangs and organizations. The women are just as crazy as the men. I don't know. Let's just enjoy the bird. I'm gonna shut up. I'm done talking for a long time. I'm done with this crap. They continue to blotch our investigation in this little town. You know, we wanted a list of everyone that's been here for the past 20 years because before I moved in, these people that lived here were saying this has been going on before I moved in here. So what we wanted was a 20-year list of everybody that has lived at this complex, and they just can't produce any of this stuff. And that means where's all that information, all the paperwork, where'd it go? Now, I know you're going to tell me, well, we're only allowed to keep so much documentation. Well, this is a government-assisted facilities. So it explains where all the documentation went and the people's leases and all that, right in the effing burn pile. Or the garbage dumps or whatever. But we're not getting nowhere with this investigation. Politic years up, and these people will kill you in a heartbeat. They killed me many attempts in my life. Voodoo, witchery, and everything. I hope God is listening. I hope he understands why they made the choices they made, Lord. No longer are these people looked at as authority just because they are either police, government, whatever. They don't care. And I'm starting to believe I don't blame them. Why do these people have capabilities of lying to us, but we cannot lie to them? That is a one-sided sword. right? These police, these government, they're allowed to lie to us. But if we break a law, you stole a piece of candy and you lie, you're crucified. And I can understand why these people did what they did. I forgive them. Was it right? No. Was it the right thing to do? Who knows? But the good book says to forgive. So these people that killed me, poisoned me, wrecked my life, took everything. I forgive you. It still don't make it right, though. Forgiveness is not, oh, well, it must have been okay. It must have been okay to do this because he forgives it. No, that's not. You broke the laws. You wrecked my country, stole everything. We forgive you, but it don't mean you just walk away. That's not what it means. Debbie, you still got your old pager? There might be gold in the pagers. All the connector pins in your pager are probably gold covered or silver, one or two. Maybe platinum. There's some platinum in these phones too. Titanium too. And that's why a lot of people keep their phones. A lot of people do keep their phones because they don't want other people to have their data. See, when all this computer stuff came out, it was a good idea. But the bad people figured out how to use it as a tool to kill. And now it's more. The internet is the most dangerous place, unsecure. And now it's being used for more damage than it is good. I feel like a cow. I feel like a cow. When they need me, they bring me out from the pasture. When they're done with me, they put me back in the pasture to feed. I am the kind of person. Yes, Debbie, there's copper inside old appliance plugs, the cords. This is true. You can make some good money scrapping, just cutting cords of everything, keeping the cords. Then you start a big bonfire. You throw all the copper on there, burn it all off, all the insulation, and then you just got copper wire. I've done that before. Aluminum cans, wire. Yeah. Yeah. You can make some good money. Yes, ma'am. I used to be a scrapper. But now it's just, they made it where you can't scrap like you used to. So I don't know. Ah, coffee. To cut cords from old appliances. See, Johnny, you know. Melissa Higginbotham says I used to hang out with dudes who went to construction sites to steal scrap and sell it and recycle it the next day to buy crack. I don't know. I used to be in construction. I used to take scrap stuff home, right? Ask the foreman, what are we going to do with that stuff? Burn it or garbage? What's the deal? Can we take it? And they usually say, yeah, go ahead and take it. So if you're an electrician, you got a lot of wire, right? Being a carpenter, the electricians would come in. They'd be done with a job. There'd be wire all over. Being a framer, you'd be like, hey, what's up with all this wire? And usually the bosses like clean all that shit up out of our working area and throw it in the garbage or whatever. Well, if there was any wire, we picked it up and saved it. And I don't know about the crack. They never gave me any crack when I was turning it in, but I would have took the crack. Knowing what I know today, I would have been a crack smoking fool. I think they say crack is right up there with gold. The prices, it's like it is like gold. I don't know. I probably wouldn't have gone that far, but this is a movie channel, so you gotta make things delusional or whatever. You would pass off from drinking night train, and they would take your truck and go steal all kinds of stuff or whatever. Is it really stealing? I don't know. It's just waste product. Every construction company does that. They put all their garbage out in front of the property. Right? I don't know. I'll tell you what's going to kill us. Laws, politics, laws, and madness in this country. You know, the other day, Debbie was showing me something about McDonald's. Or no, I showed her, I think, something about McDonald's or something. That people are getting very, very sick from McDonald's. They're saying it's onions. The onions that they're using. Now, everybody does know that McDonald's buys onions from other people that produce onions and put them in the stores. So now what? Now the grocery stores are contaminated with onions. What onion? What? The information. They just don't give the information we need. Now, is it the hamburger that they're eating? Did they buy their hamburger? Who they getting their hamburger from? Was it? Don't tell me. Boar's Head. E. coli from the onions. Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. The same thing that was in the cantaloupe out here. It was in cantaloupe. It was in everything. Why? Well, probably because they're building or they're growing it with organic food. Right? What do they use? Pig crap, cow crap to grow their food in. It's grown organically. It's just full of all kinds of parasites and madness. That's all. It's just, that's it. That's all it is. Just a little E. coli. Oh, you're going to crap blood for many days probably. You're going to vomit. You're going to sweat. You're going to think. You're going to pray to God you were dead. But it's just a little bit of E. coli. It's nothing big. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Meanwhile, I just went through 4 pairs of underwear and 5 rolls of toilet paper. But everything is fine. I can't eat nothing because I'm throwing everything up. But you're going to survive. You're lucky you're alive, Mr. Crank. You're lucky you're alive. Tell that to my toilet bowl and my stained shorts. Don't worry, Johnny. Melissa Higginbother says you will eat that healthy gas station food. No, there ain't no. You got nobody. You got nothing. You ain't got no protection. I was screaming out to the government. No, I don't think we need IRS agents. What we need is food inspectors. And they wrote me a letter saying, Mr. Kramer, at this time, I do believe that we need IRS people instead of food inspectors to inspect this food. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Right? I sent my Wurlitzer back to him. And I said, you can shove this up your grape cornholio because without food inspectors, without testing the food, we're all dead. We're already dead. It's just a matter of time. And they went on to say, what do you mean you're sending your Wurlitzer back? That was a high price. You can shove it up your bungholio and everything else you wrote in it. They were not happy with me. I called down to the White House. I know a lot of people think I'm fooling. I'm like, I'm not joking. I left a message at the White House. I don't know who you folks think you are, but I've been crapping all week. I look like a prune because there ain't no food inspectors and the food is poison. Okay? They did send me some toilet paper. I'll give them that. They did. But other than that, oh well. Look at all the hawks out there. Folks, if you got little dogs, make sure you keep them inside when we got our lovable hawks flying around. I seen one pick up a cat, about a 20-pound cat, just fly away. It's the wonder of Jurassic Park. And that's what I'm going to create here, is a little bit of a Jurassic Park. If the Lord can keep these people from trespassing on me, I might be kind of smart and intelligent. I'm shocked myself that I remember stuff from high school with my brain injury. Some days I don't even remember who I am. I look in the mirror and say, who is this man that is possessing my body? I don't know. Here's the thing, Miss Pointer Lover. Where is McDonald's getting their onions from? And is this company supplying onions to grocery stores? Is my question. Was CV a hoax? And they literally were poisoning us. And we were eating the food and drinking the water. And they were literally killing, and they blamed it on CV or whatever. We don't know. I do want to apologize to Miss Debbie Fox and Miss Pointer Lover. This was supposed to be a peaceful, relaxing video for Miss Debbie Fox and the ladies this morning. And I wrecked it. I wrecked my own video because of the madness that has been planted, seeded in my brain from watching all this madness on YouTube and my surroundings. And I can't do it no more. Once again, my apologies, ladies, for wrecking your beautiful morning video. Now let's continue to listen to some kind of peace and sanity. My apologies. I have no idea what night train is. It don't sound like something you drink. It sounds like something they did to you, Miss Higginbottoms. You might not want to tell people that, because to me it sounds like I've never heard of night train alcohol, but I have heard of a night train in prison. You might not want to tell people that. You might want to get rid of that comment, Miss Higginbottom. Doom and gloom is always welcome, little dude. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Me repeating what I listened to all day on YouTube and on the news, on TV and everything, is not doom and gloom. I'm telling you what the world is. And I don't know. But please remove that comment before people start thinking that you weren't drinking night train. You were part of the train, but it had nothing to do with night train. So you might want to take that down. That's just too much. I'll let you take it down because that don't sound good. Debbie, what is night train? I'm not sure. Hold on, Higginbottom. Cisco was like a wine cooler, but it was 20% alcohol. They called it liquid crack here. Two of those, an empty stomach, and you were blacked out. And you don't want to drink that around a bunch of horny men or horny women. I have been in that particular mood, getting drunk and passing out with a bunch of horny women around. All right, we are coming up on 1 hour. Don't pay any attention to anything I say. This is a movie channel. I'm the dumb one. I'm the one that the government opened up the head, sent in all kinds of psychiatrists and everything to tell me I have a problem. Okay, I'll deal with that problem. I'm not violent, and I don't go out into the world and create havoc. And I'm tired of these people using them. Well, they had the problem with them. Yeah, so do I. But you don't see me out slaughtering children. You don't see me out raping and pillaging my country and fellow neighbors and men. So I'm tired of that excuse that these people are using. Melissa Higginbottom says I couldn't get laid if a woman in prison with a handful of periodons. What? I have no idea what he's talking about. Higginbottom, stay out of the women's prison. Stay out of prison, period. I don't know what's wrong with these people. They think being locked up in prison is fun. These people are nuts. And when you have a society that thinks prison and being butt raped and killed and murdered and used as a toy in prison is fun. When you got a society in your country that thinks that's fun, you got problems. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ending this. I need to learn to keep my mouth shut and keep my opinions to myself. I need to learn a lot of things. God bless you all. Have a great day. All glory goes to God. I want to thank the great Miss Pointer Lover for stopping in today. Great lady. You never looked better after your Botox shots. I've never seen a finer specimen of a Labrador. I want to thank Miss Debbie Fox, one of the great mods. I want to thank the trolls that stopped in. I want to thank Mr. D. Trump, Mr. Donald Trump, who came into my chat but got taken out by Miss Debbie Fox. He got taken out by Miss Debbie Fox. Feisty little lady. God bless all of you. Have a great day. I'll see you in the chats, in other channels. We've all had too much. We've all taken this way too serious. We have all spoke our opinions. Maybe we should have kept our mouth shut. I don't know. It depends on how you were raised. Right, but when they're blaming people in organizations that had nothing to do with this crap, have a great day, folks. God bless. And I'll be back here shortly with more videos on Delphi and wildlife. Have a good day.